Hey guys, Dan over at AnyLax blog. Today I'm gonna touch upon Reebok basically getting rid of their sponsorship with the NLL and kind of dropping all their team sports. We haven't heard about hockey, but I'm assuming that will probably go by the wayside as they start to focus more on their fitness, especially their CrossFit, which they have become quite popular and probably making a good amount of money with. So really going to focus on what the NLL kind of might go with, or who might pick up the big sponsorship at the NLL, because we did see Reebok kind of get notarized from the NLL and the whole box scene. Definitely got on board with that. I myself do have a Reebok 7K helmet, hockey helmet with Under Armour box cage on it. Very comfortable, and it was definitely a good ride with it. Still using it, but wanted to give my 2 cents on what I think, who might pick up the sponsorship with the NLL, and what might be in store for us to watch. We have what I used to play with the Rhode Island Kingfish, Warrior, the Warrior Crown helmet. Maybe we will see this on all the NLL players, since they were very well known in the lacrosse community world, one of the biggest manufacturers, as well as they do make hockey helmets, as well as box lacrosse equipment, so it could go hand in hand. They do have a big sponsorship with the MLL. Maybe they want to kind of expand and show off their gear with the NLL. Maybe we'll see some guys using the Evo Pro X6. This is what I used playing for the Kingfish this year. Definitely, it's college specs. Very nice head. I absolutely loved it. So maybe we'll see something like that. Or STX has been making a nice little push as of late with their new box line. I must admit, it is very impressive what they have done, from their rib pads to the arm guards that protect all your arm, as well as have an adjustable wrist piece that can't come off. We've seen a lot of the top D1 players, D1 attackmen that is, using them. Just how much protection you're really going to get with it. And then you might see some different heads being used there. I don't know what they have coming out for the upcoming season, but I did see a lot of guys that I've played with use an Excalibur. This Excalibur mine has been pinched well over a dozen times. Still pretty strong though. You know, it does come a lot wider than that, but I have pinched it a couple times down here near the throat, as well as up top, and then I tied a string through up these two eyelets up here all the way down to the bottom to kind of pull it on back, give it a nice little offset, and I did the 4 shooters as well, just because that's kind of it has a nice little feel to it. So maybe we'll see that. I have seen some guys use the hammer as well and pinch that. So that kind of remains to be seen. As well as my last kind of idea, maybe we'll see Cascade jump on with their M11 and then have Maverick come on with them, since they are owned by Bauer Sports. Maybe we'll see some M11 and a lot of, some Roams and what have you from Maverick. Or maybe we'll see a bunch of manufacturers kind of jump on all together. I would definitely like to see the M11. I know not a lot of hockey guys are into the M11, just because it is on the heavier side, but from a lacrosse point of view, I think Cascade makes a really nice hockey helmet. Very comfortable, definitely very protective. So I wouldn't mind seeing them, as well as STX with their really step up in the box lacrosse equipment. So I guess we'll find out as the season rolls around next year, and hopefully it's some good stuff. Thanks for checking out. Let me know what you think, and have a good one, guys. See ya.